Hi, I'm Becca, and this is my husband, Gabe.
That's me.
Welcome to the podcast celebrating Jack Russell Terrier dogs.
And all the joys of companionship with canines of every kind.
Each week, we'll explore all the heartfelt, humbling, and hilarious stories that only dog parents can truly relate to. We're Jack Russell parents.
Hi, folks.
Welcome, puppy parent.
We have a question for you. Have you ever had an injured dog?
We have one right now, and there ain't nothing fun about it. So we thought we would take this time to get a little personal and let you in on what we've been dealing with the last few months.
Yes, so our Jack Russell Carson, he lives hard, works hard, plays hard, does everything hard.
Yes.
Chases toys and balls with such determination as if each one is wrapped in bacon or something. In the house, the backyard, no matter where he is, he's constantly playing and jumping and diving and rolling.
Yes, like he's in the circus. And he runs so fast, with all his might. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to gallop over here. No, it's like,
It's life or death, everything.
And so at some point, that boy tore his ACL in his back leg. So more specifically, what that is his anterior cruciate ligament, otherwise known as the cranial cruciate ligament, or CCL, in your pets. So you've probably heard that in people a lot. Oh, I tore my ACL, or
common football injury.
Yeah. So in pets, it's called the CCL. And so Carson tore the ligament in his back left leg.
And we've since learned that this is a very common injury in dogs. The CCL provides support and maintains stability in the dog's knee. So if that ligament is torn, it can be really painful for your dog to walk or put weight on it at all.
Yeah, and we first noticed Carson was limping a bit in favoring his back leg. And although we can't really remember like a specific incident, right, that caused it, where we can say, yes, that's when he hurt himself, because he's so rambunctious.
And we figured it would just kind of like go away over time because he's never going to stop running, but maybe it would eventually get better.
Yeah, kind of heal on its own. But then that mild limp turned into him not walking on it at all. He went out into the backyard, decided to run up and down the fence and bark at the neighbor, as he does from time to time, and come back in not putting any weight on that leg. So I'm over here having a minor heart attack because now he's not walking on it at all. And so we took the boy to the vet at that point.
Yeah. At the vet, they did what is called the drawer test to see if there's any movement in the joint that shouldn't be there, that moves back and forth like a drawer. And if they feel that type of wrong movement, that means the ligament is not holding everything in place the way it should. And lo and behold, Carson's knee had that bad movement.
Mm-hmm. And they also did x-rays that confirmed that he had some compression in his knee, which also indicates that the knee is not being properly supported.
And this meant that Carson would need to have surgery. No way around it.
Yeah. So our sweet boy had surgery about 3 weeks ago. And I don't know about you puppy mamas, but that is so stressful and tough to take. It was hard enough seeing him in pain from the injury, but then the pain he was in when we first brought him home from the surgery was just awful.
He cried himself to sleep.
Yeah, he whimpered. Oh my God.
Whimpered himself to sleep. And they gave us pain meds and antibiotics, but that initial swelling and real pain that he had, it lasted only a few days.
Mm-hmm.
It looked really gross.
I was nervous. I took a picture, sent it in, and said, is this okay? I'm one of those people. Yeah, so it was okay. But now Carson is doing much better. So at 2 weeks, we went in and had the stitches taken out and a quick checkup. And the doc said everything's looking good. And at 6 weeks, which is in about 3 weeks from now, we go back in for x-rays to make sure everything is healing correctly.
Because basically the way that surgery works is they cut off the top of his tibia bone, move it, and then screw it back in place with a plate. So it's pretty intense surgery. And
yeah.
He's doing okay right now. And the toughest part for us, oh my gosh, has been keeping him from playing and running around. And I think that's the hardest I've ever rolled my eyes when the vet surgeon and all the nurses were like, just keep him calm, no jumping, no running. As if that's even possible with a Jack Russell Terrier.
I know. And then just put him in a crate and take him out for his walks.
Have you seen the beginning of Jurassic Park 1? Because that's what we're dealing with
that
here.
That boy ain't going in a crate.
No.
So, yeah, and I think it was about 4 days after his surgery, we went out to go potty, and he found a ball, and he threw it at me like, hey, let's play. He's wagging his tail. He's not the best patient, y'all.
No, not at all.
And I just feel like his inability to listen has been magnified through this experience.
Absolutely. And we put signs on the door asking people to not knock or ring the doorbell. The sign says, dog recovering from surgery, please do not knock or ring the doorbell. There's a sign on the door and covering the doorbell, right?
Yeah.
And in our neighborhood, no soliciting signs don't work at all. People come at all hours of the day and night trying to sell you stuff, always knocking, even when you ask them not to. But they see that sign that says, our dog is recovering from surgery. They're like, oh, all right. We don't respect you, but we respect your dog.
Let's keep that sign up forever.
Should we laminate it, or is that obvious?
I'm going to make a plaque.
Forever recovering from surgery.
Honestly, it's been a rough go, I feel like. I'm just terrified every other moment that he's going to injure the leg again before it's completely healed. So I'm just taking a lot of deep breaths and eating a lot of pancakes to get through each day.
And total recovery time is 10 weeks.
Yes.
We're only in week 3, so please pray for us and our ornery little puppy.
At this moment, he is sleeping calmly at our feet on his fluffy bed under the studio desk. So if only he would do that all the time.
So thank you for letting us vent and being a part of our puppy parent journey.
Our hearts go out to you and your pups who may be dealing with something similar, an injury, illness, or recovery from a procedure. You are not alone. I had an awesome puppy parent connection the other day. I was rocking my Jack Russell Parents t-shirt in the grocery store, and because of it, I struck up a great conversation with a lady. And not only did she think my shirt was super cute, she too had a JRT named Wags.
That's a great name. I love it when slogans like Dog Mom, Dog Dad, or Jack Russell Parents bring people together.
Me too. And one of my favorite prints is Jack Russell Terriers. Not a breed, a calling.
Yep, raising a JRT just might be the highest calling of all.
Yeah. So are you a proud puppy parent that wants to connect with other puppy parents? Or do you simply like super cute doggy attire to go with your summer shorts? Either way, we have what you need at the Jack Russell Parents Store.
All our awesome prints come in a variety of t-shirts, hoodies, baby onesies, laptop sleeves, even coffee mugs. Your choice.
To join the doggy squad, check out all the rad merch options at jackrussellparents.com. Simply click on Shop at the top and place your order. Go get 'em, puppy parents! Did you enjoy this episode? Did you learn from the content? Or did you just have a good, relatable laugh? Well, now what? It's time to subscribe, follow, keep listening, and give a positive review on the Apple Podcast app. Then share the podcast with other puppy parents. This will allow us to connect you and your friends with fun, dog-loving content week after week. Until next time, this is Becca and Gabe, the Jack Russell Parents.
Say bye, Carson.
We'd love to connect with you online at jackrussellparents.com or on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at JRT Podcasts. That's at JRT for Jack Russell Terrier Podcast.
The Jack Russell Parents Podcast is produced by Earball Audio.
Jack Russell Parents is brought to you in part by Super Chewer. From the makers of BarkBox, Super Chewer is a themed monthly delivery of toys and treats made especially for dogs who play harder and demand a challenge. Simply go to jackrussellparents.com and click the Super Chewer link to enjoy their great offers while also supporting our podcast.